My persuasion paper is going to be on a song called Poison Tree by Grouper, and it's a song that's based on a poem that was written in 1790s, and it's a poem written by someone named William Blake, and the poem's about repressed anger and repressed feelings, and if you don't like address your anger and your feelings, then basically they'll grow inside of you to the point where you can, do something like in the poem it talks about killing his foe, killing his enemy. And so the poem is, I was angry with my friend, I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe, I told it not, my wrath did grow. And I wanted it, and I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sunned it with smiles, and with soft deceitful wiles. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. And into my garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. So the poem is talking about, the first line is talking about how he was angry with his friend, but he told him his wrath, and they solved their problem. And the next line it talks about how he was angry with his foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow. So that's kind of talking about that repressed anger and the repressed feelings. And then at the end of the poem, my foe outstretched beneath the tree. That's talking about his enemy being dead now. So in the song, let me pull up the lyrics real quick. In the song, it's trying to convince you and persuade you to not repress your anger and not repress your feelings, but to express them. And if you have a problem with someone, to address it so that the rage doesn't grow inside of you to the point where it consumes you. And two lyrics I think really well encapsulate this is, the first one is, oh, beautiful poison tree, let your power grow in me, let your sorrow pour in me. It's talking about sorrow. When you let this poison tree grow inside of you, then its sorrow is poured into you, and you're just not happy. And then it says, take away my blood and my bones, make your flowers deep inside of me. Least I'll still have company. And that's kind of talking about how when you let this poison tree take over, you tend to seclude yourself, and it takes away your blood and your bones. It takes away like your human abilities, like to empathize with people and to have sympathy for people. And so it's trying to, convince the listener to not have those repressed feelings and to express themselves.